Now I think you will be able to do problem number 9, where A is given and you have to find curl A, that is del cross del A. You can always also find del R cube, which is problem number 10, and similarly problem number 12, etc. And the next thing is problem number 12 is the proof of some identity, and similarly problem 13 you can do it, problem 14 you can do it. Now I come to integration of vectors. The last 3 questions, that is from 15 to 17, they depend on integration of vectors. Okay, so what integration of a vector is? Now vector integration, like scalar integration, it is like this. We have 3 types of integral which I have written here. Number 2, this is integration. A dot dr 3 A cross dr C. You see, unlike differentiation means you are going to differentiate among the different parts of a quantity. It may be vector or scalar. Here in this case, a scalar is being integrated over a path, and path is, small portion of the path is a vector quantity. Your answer will be vector, because scalar multiplied by vector, and integration means just putting things together, summing them up, and when you sum various these quantity, of course, means smaller vectors, you will get a big vector. So this is a vector quantity. This is the integration of scalar over vector path. This is a vector, this is a vector. So it means integration of a vector over a vectorial path, and this will give you the integration mean summing them up. And since a vector can be multiplied with another vector in 2 ways. First, answer is scalar, so whatever you get is a scalar quantity. Like work done by a force F dot dr, it is a scalar quantity. But here it is A cross dr, one vector cross the other vector, answer will be a vector. So here answer of the integral will be vector, answer of the integral will be scalar, answer of the integral will be vector, because vector multiplied by scalar, vector multiplied by another vector, scalar quantity. So this is basically integration of a scalar quantity, and this is integration of a vector quantity. Okay, so having done with that, let's consider in order to understand this thing, let me say that is your 3-dimensional figure x, y, z, and a particle, an object moves from point A to B in space. Okay, its initial point is this, it goes here, and then ultimately reaches to point B. Now, this is like this. Okay, that is a 3-dimensional space. The particle starts from here and then it goes along this path, and then you get this thing. Let's say that this particle moves under the influence of a force, and at this particular point, force is F. And this F moves this particle through a distance dr. Okay? So F dot dr. Similarly, there could be a small F dot dr here, small F dot dr here, F dot dr here, F dot dr here, here. You add them, and so the total work done from A to B will be equal to integral A to B F dot dr, like this one. And that is the work done, because you know work is a scalar quantity, force is a vector, displacement is a vector, so that is the work done by a force. Okay, now let's come to a problem on that. It's a very important problem, and that is the last for today. It's a given that F, this is example, given that F is equal to xyi minus y square j. Find the work done. Find the work done by the force F along the paths shown in the figure. So the paths are shown in the figure. They look like this. This is your x, this is your y, this is your 0, 0 point, and this is 1, and this is 2, this is 1, and this is 2. Now he says there is a point here P to 1 point, because x is 2 and y is 1. First along the straight line, second along this parabolic path, and again this parabolic path. There are 3 paths. Okay? So he says, find the work done by this force. Now it is a 2-dimensional figure, so your R will be equal to xi plus yj. Your F is already given. xyi, this is I. xyi minus y square j. And del dot E, F dot dr. So what will be dr equal to? That will be equal to dxi plus dyj. And therefore F dot dr is equal to F xyi minus y square j dot dr, that is dxi plus dyj. Multiply them according to the dot rule. I dot I is 1, so xy into dx. I dot j is 0. J dot I is 0 minus y square j dot j is 1 dy. That is your f dot dr. That is the work done. And therefore, now we are going to find W work done from 0, 0 point in the figure to 2, 1 point by this force, which is this one. And this will be integral from 0, 0 point to 2, 1 point. F dot dr, which is x y dx minus y square dy. Let's call equation number 1 f dot dr. Okay, let's first calculate. This is actually, this problem, it is actually, there are 3 problems in it, because you will find work done, that is this quantity, first for path number 1, then path number 2, then path number 3. So let's first calculate for path number 1. Number 1, for path 1. You have to know the equation of the line. You know the equation of the line is given by x2 minus x1 over, x minus x1 over x2 minus x1 is equal to y minus y1 over y2 minus y1 is equal to z minus z1, z2 minus z1. That is one way of calculating. In 2 dimensions, this will disappear, and so you will be using that. The other thing is, you know that this is straight line. This is origin, and that is the point you have to reach. And you see that y is half of x. So you can say y is equal to 1 over 2x. And hence dy is equal to 1 over 2 dx. So it means the equation of this line is y is equal to 1 over 2x, slope is 1 over 2. So this is a linear relationship. Now let's come to this integral. It will take the following form. Equation 1 is, therefore, equation 1 is W00 to 21 is equal to, you see, I am not putting the limits yet. Now see that how I got it. I substituted y is equal to 1 over 2x here. So x as it is, and for y I have put 1 over 2x dx as it is. Y square means this is square of this. Dy means half dx. And now you see that in this expression, everything is in terms of x. So there will be single limit, not be double limit like that, because there is single variable involved, which is x, and x is running from 0 to 2. So it is 0 to 2. And that is 0 to 2 x square over 2 dx minus x square over 4, and this 2 being 8, dx, and you can now integrate it. It will be 1 over 2 x cube over 3 0 to 2 minus 1 over 8 x cube over 3 0 to 2. Put the values, 8 over 3, so it is 1 over 2, 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, minus 1 over 8, 2 into 2 into 2 is 8, 8 over 3. This 4 over 3, 8 cancelled, 4 over 3 minus 1 over 3, 3 is LCM, 4 minus 1, it is 3 over 3, answer is 1. And this will be work done by the force F in moving the particle from point 0, 0 to 2, 1 along a straight line, This was a simple case. Now the second part is slightly different. For this, he is saying it is a parabolic path. So its equation should be given to you. Okay? Now let's integrate equation 1 along the path 2, which is a parabolic path. Now for part 2, which is parabolic, let its equation is y is equal to 1 over 4 x squared. Remember, the equation of parabola is y square is equal to 4ax. Okay? Y square or x square is equal to 4ay or whatever it is. On one side, one variable is without scale, on the other side, the second variable should be x will be scale of that. Now, if a real problem is given to you, you are not going to suppose the equation of the parabolic path will be given to you. Okay? This will always be given to you, remember. Okay? Again, I am emphasizing that here I have considered it just to explain it to you, but the parabolic equation will always be given to you. Okay? Fine enough? Now let's calculate it. उसी तरह अब देखिए कि y is equal to 4, 1 over 4x square, dy is equal to 2 over 4x differentiated, so dy is equal to 1 over 2x dx, and therefore w00 to 2 1 is equal to again come to this. For x I am writing x, for y I am writing 1 over 4 x square, this is for part 2, into dx minus y square being 1 over 16 x4 into dy, which is 1 over 2 x dx. And since everything is in terms of one variable, that is x, and therefore it is going, particle is going from here to here, that is point from 0, 0, the value of x is 0, value of y is 0, to a point where value of x is 2 and value of y is 1. But path is this one, we have converted it. So there will be one limit from 0 to 2. And remaining problem is easy. 0 to 2 this is x cube over 4 dx minus 1 over, x5 over 32 dx. Again, it's a simple integration. You have done in your FSC, put the value, and answer is 2 over 3. आप लिमिट पुट कर दें, इसको इंटीग्रेट करके आंसर इज, you first you will integrate, answer will be x4 over 16 as 6 divided by 32 into 6, then put the limit from 0 to 2, you get that answer. And the last part, this is part number 3rd, that is still by a different method. So we have 2 parts, and now we come to the third one. Let's say if for part 3rd we use parametric equation. Now again I am telling that this parametric equation will be given to you in the problem, and here in this case we use, let x is equal to 2t cube and y is equal to t square. So we will be using that, and dx will be equal to 6t square dt, and dy will be equal to 2t dt, and therefore equation 1 is w00 to 21, and that will be equal to 2t cube, this is for x, for y is dt square, minus y square means, okay, and there is a dx, 6t square dt, minus y square, t square whole square, into dy 2t dt. Now there is some little bit complication in that. This is not that complicated. By parametric equation we have converted everything x and y into t. You see, t is there, t is there, t is there, t is there. Hence, limit also should be in terms of t. In the last 2 problems, in terms of x, because we converted by some means of equation. In first case, by straight line equation. In the second part, by parabolic equation, and in third part, parametric equation. We have converted it to one variable. So this is there. Look at the limit. Upper limit is, lower limit is x is equal to 0. What will be t? 0. When y is 0, t is 0. So lower limit is t is equal to 0. For upper limit, when x is 2, t is 1. And when y is 1, t is also 1. And therefore, you get that. So your limit is that. So remaining things are easy. It is 0 to 1, 2t5 into 6, 12 t7 dt minus t4 t5 2t5 dt. Aside it, now it is t8 over 8 into 12 minus 2t6 over 6, 0 to 1, and this will give you 12 over 8, 1 raised to the power 8 8 minus 2 over 6, 1 raised to the power 6. This is 1, this is 1. So 3 by 2 minus 1 by 3, you have answer is 7 by 6. Now remember in all that, we have used three different types of equations. First for the straight line, use the straight line equation. Second for the parabolic part, you will be given the parabolic equation. And for the third part, you have to use parametric equation, which will be also given to you. ये आपको दिए होंगे, आपने यूज कर दिया. अगर नहीं भी है तो उसके लिए अगर आप मास्टर हैं, आपने बीएससी में पढ़ा हुआ है या आपने एफएससी में पढ़ा हुआ है, you can always find your own parametric equation. The only thing is they should satisfy these two limits. Okay, nothing is wrong with that. This is how a vector is calculated over another vector, and answer is scalar quantity. The remaining thing we'll discuss in the next lecture. Thank you very much. If there is some question, I have already mentioned my mobile number. You can contact me on WhatsApp. You will get the answer. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much.